The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
We have combat mode.
I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Which I'm pretty sure that happened earlier.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So I'm thinking that each time that we were in the weird world where we were like a bunny rabbit, we were like murdering people.
Elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
FBI, open up!
Charlie became a patron. Thank you. I love your work in Atomic Heart.
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. but it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way.
She's one of the twins?
The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
Wait, both of them?
This is... Holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a
Chat, we got 2 robot girlfriends! Woo!
Are we leaving, or is there anything else you want to know?
Okay, let's go.
Down, Muck. I married a Russian. I have no resistance to this.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit.
I thought he was reaching for her butt for a second.
Not now! Not here!
Oh, the switch just got flipped. He's going into murder mode. Oh no, we're gonna be a bunny rabbit and she's getting murdered. Yep, bunny rabbit.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this? Each book from my father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific feat. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge with the world. That book is human greed and human evil. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all flawed. Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality and the lie of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective. Then, science will start to flow within the minds of all the citizens of a unified nation. A great...
Oh, I guess I should have slowed down. I didn't realize. So, are we in an elevator with our hands around this lady's neck now? So,
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be
Finally back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed...
is Granny Xena our wife's mom?
Fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov could turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
Do you have a gun? Does it look like
What's
I
the
don't
matter?
have a gun?
Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil. You're alive.
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die.
Jeez, get off my back already. Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is. Whatever, lady. Why don't you show me what's in that
Now you're
arsenal of yours?
talking, Sonny.
They're like talking over each other a little bit. I wonder if that was a choose your ending? Chat, just a yes or no. Does does this game have multiple endings? For anyone who knows.
Honey, I am extremely worried about you.
Yes? Oh god.
Be in danger.
Alright.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me.
I never found
Oh,
this.
Sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often. Keep punishing me.
Yeah, our robo wives are going to be pretty mad when they find out about how much this fridge is flirting with me.
Saving data.
What's going on? I can't... Oh, I can't do any attack stuff right now.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
Oh, we're above the entrance of the game. So, wait, Granny Xena just flew her house over here? Alright. Honey, I'm home! The twin's energy. Just like you, a twin has the ability to store up energy in order to enhance attacks. Attack it to take out its stored up energy and weaken your foe's special attack. Alright.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
You have no idea how right you are. Give up, Major. We need to get upstairs.
Honey, can we talk about this?
The twin's using everything she has to kill you. Use everything you have. The latest robotics technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful.
What the heck?
Imagine if there were two of them. Stay alert. This lady has no desire to dance with you.
Thanks, Charles. I'm looking at a hot robot! I've got emotions, okay? Wait, that hit me? What are you doing? That was a human response. Not this bit here, but the gasp thing. Okie dokie. Oh, that's right. This is the elevator from the beginning of the game.
Approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid.
It's Fippy! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Mukluk, Douglas, Thought to be Reginald, Esquire the Fourth, this is Jaws of Stuff the Third, because all of you to the lab. Hope you enjoy our stay entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch the speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. We are very far in the story of Atomic Heart.
Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
I can't read that. Probably has the entire diabolical plan written in Russian or something.
This robot's extremities are made out of PTA-4 for improved human spine-breaking performance.
What?
At full speed, the GMC-69 geodesic monocycle's wheel can slice a man's body in half. Its standard loadout includes a 7.62mm machine gun that can be replaced with a flamethrower or laser gun.
I still don't get how we can control machines in America from the Soviet Union. It's not like hacking a hub in a facility.
Comrade Major, the polymers have the ability to transmit information among themselves without need for radio frequencies. No other transmitters are required, since the neuropolymer is itself a transmitter. Collective 2.0 will work the same way, but with the brains of ordinary users. An enormous social distance would be required to avoid control, but any undesirable outcasts will be caught by the robots.
The NAT-256 Natasha heavy-duty ground-based loader bot can squeeze up to 5 liters of blood from a human body in under 20 seconds.
I bet it'll be like how people control these monsters with that fucking gizmo there. The thought controller.
As I said earlier, thought is nothing but a trinket, a fake. The primary connector is the Jellyman, the neuropolymer, and only Sechenov has access to it. Only the Jellyman, the massive data array, can resonate with all polymerized objects and control them. And believe me, Comrade Major, a tremendous amount of polymer has been spread throughout the world over the last few years. Every machine and every human being on Earth will become part of Collective.
Designed as a mobile healthcare unit, the doc cannot replace a medic or paramedic, but it is quite adept at performing autopsies, especially if the patient is still alive.
Automatic energy cannon capable of firing discharges up to 300 Celsius. Damage potential up to 100 kills an hour.
The Bumblebee has a silent mode for infiltrating enemy lines and gathering intelligence. Acting as an exoskeleton for a pluche-based neuropolymer creature, the Dewdrop is a highly capable combat unit whose laser beam's penetration rate for human flesh is a staggering 0.15.
I felt like this was easier to fight than the
Long
Pleiushes.
story short, Sechenov is in charge of this polymer thing, this Jellyman, and the Jellyman is going to be in charge of everything that becomes part of the network.
Indeed.
Sounds like freaking black magic or something.
The polymers have not been fully studied, nor has Collective. It is entirely possible that humans have created something greater than themselves. In fact, the electronic messages you have been reading at the pair terminals may very well have been specially selected for you by the neural network, or even created. We simply don't know, Major.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's no worse than a single man's drive to control more lives than just his own.
Why does it sound like you'll have to fight each of those? Dubai and I've already fought each of these.
The hauler is capable of detaining intruders with a special clamp. It is programmed to keep the subject pinned to the ground while awaiting a human rapid response team, or terminate it if none is coming. The ideal anti-personnel operator, programmed with advanced melee techniques, prioritizing breaking victims' necks to ensure zero survivability.
Did you ever make the Fat Boy rocket? No. I made the two-handed club recently. I forgot about the Fat Boy.
A light reconnaissance drone. A group of owls can lift an enemy off the ground and drop it from a lethal height.
Listen, this is fucking bonkers. Sechenov wants to take over the world and blow up America.
Not blow it up, just deprive it of electricity. Weren't you listening? If you still have doubts after the Academy, what I've told you, and everything you've seen around you, let's just do what we came here to do. Look your former boss in the eye and ask him.
The thing is like, what if the boss just hits the button that turns us into combat mode again and we can't control ourselves? We don't have a defense against that.
The MFU-68 laborer is heavily represented among the robotic staff of prisons, where it carries out patrol duties. Designed as a freight drone, the Drofa also doubles as a punitive expedition unit. Its unique Archimedes screw rotors can chop a human body into bits as efficiently as an industrial-grade meat grinder.
Good to know.
Saving data.
Access granted.
Still bummed out that like the one upgrade I was really shooting for, this thing, I never found it. It said it was in Polygon 12, went there, just never found it. Maybe I can make the Fat Boy now. Shotgun's kind of whatever. Let's throw that over here. Crafting. Fat Boy. I've also got Railgun. Railgun probably uses energy. I have another way of using energy, so let's get Fat Boy. So we already have multiple weapons that are using energy. Okay.
Please select the desired procedure.
Let's see. Upgrade. Fat Boy. What have you got? Increased damage radius. Homing projectiles. Requires some other stuff I don't have. Trap mine. Increased damage radius. Sure. Increased damage. Sure. I feel like we're at or near the finale. Sure. Sure. Alright. Let's see. Storage. We need more rockets. Are these Fat Boy rockets? Hold on. For some reason, from that screen kit, yes, Fat Boy rockets. Those are Fat Boy rockets. Okay. All right. So we got that. Abilities. Do I have any polymer? Shame streaming this propaganda trash game. What? You can't even spell the word trash. Character. So we've got 37 polymer. So probably not enough to do any more major upgrades. Okay, so I think we're good for the final fight. Or what's possibly the final fight. So we're gonna save there. That's the elevator from the start of the game, which means this is the big room where the boss probably is. Oh shoot, both of them. Oh no! I barely handled fighting one of the twins. Do I have to fight the Red Jelly Man too? Also, is Stromhausen or whatever his name is